Hello, friends. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. That thing I just hung up on my wall is the first short film script that I ever wrote. I think it was the first one I ever, even started, but I thought it would be kind of cool to hang it up there, and I've been trying to, find cool things to hang on my walls. It's kind of weird that, I'm decorating my room so much because I go back to school in, less than a month. So, I don't know totally why I'm doing it, besides I want to live in a place that looks cool. And I'm also just practicing my room decorating skills because I really want to have, a cool room. My room has improved, by 1,000 just since I got back home, 2 months ago. So, not to brag or anything, but I'm basically a professional interior decorator. And I'll have a bunch of ideas when I get my new dorm, when I move back to school. So, it'll be a very, very good dorm, I hope. So, things that are going on in my life. My birthday is soon, which I'm excited about. I turn 20, which is, crazy, because that's, a full, proper... it's not really a full proper adult, but it really feels like it. It's like a whole new decade. I haven't started a new decade since I was 10 years old. And that was super long ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. I haven't taken a math class in over a year. I'm excited, for sure. It'll be a new chapter. I'm excited for my 20s. That's so weird to say. I already got one birthday present. I finally got some Birkenstocks, which I'm so excited. Those look really big next to my head. That's crazy. I didn't realize how much bigger than my head my feet are. Most heat escapes from your feet and your head, so gotta let those piggly wigglies breathe, I set up this television a couple days ago when a friend was over to watch something, and I really like that it's there, and I've been going through my parents' old DVDs and just watching them on the DVD player, and I like it a lot. I really kind of want to get just a small television that plays DVDs at school, because DVDs are cool. Whatever, buy DVDs. Today is the last day I'll ever get to be 19, which is fine. I think I had a good crack at it. But perhaps more significantly, that means it's the last day I'll ever be a teenager, which is a bit more strange, especially because it only feels like any other day. But I suppose that's the thing about days, isn't it? I always get very nostalgic I was gonna say on birthdays, but I really should just say always, which I'm fine with. But I also think sometimes I get so nostalgic I forget to think about the other side, which is that being 20 is gonna be a really cool thing to be. When I was younger, like around 14, I never felt like I was old enough. And I always felt like I should be older than I was. And now that I am older, it feels strange. It really just sort of feels like the final nail in the coffin of my childhood, I suppose. Which shouldn't mean much because my childhood has been dead for quite some time. The thing about turning 20 is it's the first time in a really long time that any sudden jump in age has felt significant. Because being a teenager is very different than being in your 20s. Which doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like I should be in my 20s. That's what, like, adults are in. At the same time, I feel really ready to be in my 20s. And I feel really ready to do 20 things. Not 20 things, like things one does in their 20s. I'll probably do a lot more than 20 things in my 20s. I hope so. I think this is a good time to turn 20. I really feel like I'm on the edge of being a teenager. I feel like I've been becoming who 20-year-old me will be, especially over this past summer. I feel very ready to dive headfirst, starting tomorrow. It shouldn't be that hard, right? You just have to be broke, just be a disaster, and then I will, make some coming of age realizations, and then maybe I'll make amends with a past friendship, and then I'll be fine, ready for my 30s. Oh my god, did you just see that? It's like a hawk or something. This is awful. Why are there so many bugs out here? I'm just trying to get a nice shot. Okay. I feel like being 20 gives me permission to be an adult, if that makes any sense. I think the most intimidating thing is that, if you're gonna do anything exciting in your life, you're gonna do it in your 20s. Or at least you're gonna start to do them in your 20s. Or you don't. This hawk. I'm gonna move until this guy goes away. What the heck? I don't know what to do. I've had a good time being 19, I think. And I've been doing better the last few weeks, too. I've been trying to ride my bike a lot more, which has been really nice. For a long time, I was like, I wish there was something between walking and driving. And then I realized there is. I've been trying to go outside more and just do more things in general. Because left to my own devices, I'm not going to do anything. I've also been trying to be more proactive about stuff like seeing friends. Especially because this might be the last summer that I'm ever home. Or at least the last summer for a while that I'll be here. And it's always the last day of something, so you might as well take advantage of it. I'm always so pleasantly surprised at what life has to offer if you take advantage of it. I think I've been as deep as I can be today. It's really quite a workout, being so profound all the time. Should go take a nap.